Messy gang on the tube, Hoes watching they moves, I said it's messy. Queen of the gossip, queen of the gossip, queen of the gossip. Yeah.
Okay guys, so you all know the drill. Let's just jump straight into it. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the beautiful WEMA SEPETU and Wozu. Oh my goodness, congratulations first of all goes to WEMA SEPETU for finally being a mother of a bouncing baby boy. Well, WEMA SEPETU has really seen it. Like, when it comes to being openly shamed on social media, the darkest time, I think, was around during the elections, because you all know that TZ Gen Zs were really going heavy in on Tanzanian celebrities, and of course WEMA openly supported the president during that time, and oh my goodness, they really let her have it. You know, WEMA has openly many times talked about how she would love to be a mother, though sometimes people thought that she was way older than she was, right? Because she started talking about this on her 20s, and now she's like 37, 36. Fact that she used to get so emotional talking about it, people saw it as a weakness, so anytime they want to troll her, they would go in on it. But look at who's smiling now. Look at who is holding their baby boy in their arms. Oh my goodness. Like, one of interviews that I saw, WEMA got so emotional, especially when most of her friends, almost all of them, have babies, that their baby, the babies of the children of her best friends, like Paula, are already grown, that they're having their own kids. So it used to stretch her so much, and she used to, ask a lot of questions like, why not her? She used to get so emotional. She also talked about it, saying that that is the real reason why she kind of, stayed away a little bit from hanging out with friends, because she doesn't want them to feel uncomfortable talking about their families and children, while she don't have that yet, and she really want that. Okay, so there's this clip. Hold on, let me see if I'll be able to find and play to you.
Hakuna kitu ambacho kinauma Daimelda kama kukaa sehemu na watu wote wanaongelea watoto afu huna mtoto.
That clip, those words really, I really felt them, okay? To Manaswili listeners, that's basically mean there's no painful moment like sitting with your friends who have kids and they're talking about their children and the experience and the milestones, and you're just there, and you know very well that that is your deepest desire and you don't have it. Like, at some point you don't even know what to say, you just feel stuck and lost in your own world. Okay, so the baby daddy, okay, because I don't think they're married yet, but probably they're heading there, also had something to say about it, because even him, he was receiving this question like, when will you do it, when will you have it? At some point he started talking about how it was hard for WEMA to carry the baby. It's not like she wasn't getting pregnant, she was, but the pregnancy kept on, she kept on having a miscarriage. And people used to say that that is not true. They used to say Wozu is lying. There's this one particular interview that Wozu did with Wasafi, and I believe he was manifesting, because he knew for sure. He said, I will have a baby and I will have a son, and that son, I will have it with WEMA. Mark my word today. And that was 4 years ago in 2022, y'all. 4 years ago, he said those words, and he said, that video is really going viral right now. Let me play it to you.
Mimi nakuja kuona mtoto na WEMA kwa sababu wewe sio Mungu. Sawa, unajua mama atakuwa amekata tamaa kwa sababu ngine ambacho kinampa kimemstress sana. Lakini kila siku namwambia hautaki kukata tamaa. Mungu ni Mungu wa rehema. Umeelewa? Hutaki kukata tamaa. Mimi kwa upande wangu, mimi ukiniuliza, mimi naamini ipo siku huyu Mungu tunayemwomba sisi kila siku atusaidie kwenye kazi zetu nyingine, atusaidie kwenye maisha yetu mengine. Ndio mimi atanibariki, tutapata mtoto na chimama. Tunapendana, tutabaki kupendana. tukigombana tutagombana, tutapatana. Kwa sababu mimi sipo tayari kumpoteza, na naamini pia.
Narudia hapo, hauko tayari
kumpoteza kwenye maisha yangu. Kwa sababu nampenda. Kwa hiyo chochote nitakachokutana nacho matusi.
Those interviews were years back, right? So Woz was basically talking about how he believed that he will have a baby. That interview came with an interview, okay, that really caught a lot of people. It really made a lot of people, consider how they be out here trolling Wema when it comes to, her not being able to have a child at the time. When Wema came out and said that she's past 35 and she doesn't believe that, probably it was, she was meant to be a mother, and she said that she has a lot of nephews and nieces and they will receive, her love. Woz was asked about it, and of course Woz said that you are not God and God knows why it's taking long. And according to him, he still believes, he's saying that the God that I pray, the God that we pray to every day, and God that is helping us in our the works that we are doing, I believe that we will definitely be able to have a baby. It's just that Wema got so frustrated, it's not happening, and hearing these noises from people, because it's not like it's only people who are saying it. You are also, trying to convince yourself that it will happen, but at some point, because it's not happening, you start to hear what other people are saying, and you start to doubt yourself and say, what if? Just what if? Let me play you that clip first of all.
Sijabarikiwa kupata mtoto, na kiukweli kwa wakati huu hata mkiniambia kwamba eti mnani wish all the best kwenye kupata, nimeshafika 35 sasa hivi, sitegemei kwamba nitashika mimba tena. Yani as in kiukweli kabisa ni my road to wanting a baby pia imeshaisha. Au hata ile hamu, unajua mtu kikihamu sana kitu imefika point nime give up. Na hata ikitokea sasa, kwanza sidhani hata kama itatokea, kwa sababu tayari ni design kama nimeshaambiwa kwamba bwana una matatizo yako, basi deal with it. Nini, kwa hiyo hivyo Mwenyezi Mungu ndio.
Umeolewa na mume wako anataka mtoto.
Sasa mume wangu ni lazima ajue kwamba huyu binti ana shida. Sasa kama atakuwa anajua shida zangu, then itabidi aishi nazo, kwa sababu huwezi unampenda mtu alafu huaccept shida zake. Kwa hiyo lazima umpende mtu, umpende na matatizo yake na mapungufu yake na kila kitu. So na mimi pia nimesha accept, nimesema alhamdulillah, kwa sababu nimemtaka kwa muda mrefu. Mwenyezi Mungu akaona kwamba labda sistahili. Kwa hiyo huwezi kumpinga Mwenyezi Mungu. Na ndio maana narudi kusema hivi, hakuna kitu ambacho kinatokea bahati mbaya kwenye maisha. Kila kitu kinatokea kwa sababu. You never know kwa nini Mwenyezi Mungu kaninyima mimi mtoto. Nitawapenda watoto wa ndugu zangu, nitawapenda watoto wa marafiki zangu. Nimeshukuru Mungu, nimesema alhamdulillah, hamna shida. Though kinaniuma, sio kwamba hakiniumi, kinaniuma. Kuna muda nakaa natamani na mimi ningepata wa kwangu, ningembeba, ningempenda, kwa sababu mtoto nadhani angependwa mpaka angechanganyikiwa. Labda Mungu pia anasema wewe nikikupa mtoto utaweza kuchanganyikiwa. So I don't know. Nime thank God, I'm okay. Maisha yanaenda, life goes on. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I don't even have words to translate. Like, I wish you guys could have heard every single thing that Wema said on that interview. And I think that was the last interview of her talking about, the kid situation. That was during the campaigns. Last year, November, if I'm not mistaken, she was probably even pregnant, or she got pregnant weeks after doing that specific interview, right? So she started off by saying that she's 35 and she think that probably she wasn't never meant to be a mother. She also said that she has a lot of nephews and nieces. They will receive their love. She also said that, when she really, really wanted the baby, when she really had the urge of wanting a baby, she feel like has already surpassed. She has accepted God's will, according to her at the time. And she also added that, it hurt that she's not, but she has already accepted, that was the reality and there's nothing that she can do. And to see her like this, oh my goodness. And I remember around that time when she did that interview, right? And people actually used these words to insult her and call her names. There's this man of God or these pastors, right? I'm not really tuned into, the things that they be saying. But there's some things that he said after watching that clip that really Let me play you that clip. I don't know if you guys have seen Pastor Ezekiel. People who are from East Africa, especially Kenya, know about Pastor Ezekiel. He talked a little bit about Wema Sepetu's video talking about she's 35 and she doesn't believe that, she will be a mother. And this video of Pastor Ezekiel has really been going viral. Let me play it here.
Nimeona mwingine anayejulikana akiwa anasema amekata tamaa kwa kuzaa. Na amesema huenda ni mapenzi ya Mungu. Huenda anijui, lakini mimi nimemuona kwa YouTube. Huenda ni mtakatifu, huenda si mtakatifu. Leo ninapoomba Mfalme, naomba umjibu yule binti. Niliyemuona akiojiwa akasema nimekata tamaa, niko na miaka 30 something. Sijawahi zaa. Baba, naomba mjibu. Awe mzuri, awe mbaya.
Wow, that's so deep. Of course, Pastor Ezekiel was definitely talking about WEMA SEPETU, and he was praying and asking God, even if the lady is, a religious person or not, he was praying so that God will be able to bless the lady with the fruit of womb. And wow, I'm speechless.
Kwa hiyo for the first time in a very long time nimepima, afu naona vimestari viwili vimetokea kwenye kipimo.
Mashallah.
Nimepima kipimo cha kwanza, nikapima cha pili, nikapima cha tatu. Kwa sababu nilipata mimi mwenyewe siamini.
Wow.
Baada ya hapo the next week tukaenda hospitali. After kwenda hospitali naambiwa kwamba mtoto wangu yuko 20 weeks na 5 days.
Miezi mitano hiyo?
Of course, it was miezi mitano. Na angalia ile ultrasound, nasikia mapigo ya moyo ya mtoto siamini. Sijawahi ku experience, ilikuwa ni kitu kikubwa kipya kwangu. Na experience ile.
I think I'll come with a part of this video because Wema even went ahead and said that for the first time when she did the pregnancy test at home, there were blue ticks. And of course, she decided to take a couple of them. And of course, they went to the hospital and she found out that she was 20 weeks. That is almost 5 months pregnant. She did not know that she was pregnant. Oh my goodness. So I'm assuming when people were taunting her during election, she was probably prego. That is how, even her, she did not know she was. That is how, crazy the universe is. You know what I'm saying? Things just happen. My village people say tomorrow is pregnant, you don't know what it will give birth to. So we should be very careful what comes out of our mouth. I know at some point you give up, you're like, I don't know if it will ever happen, but things happen the way they were supposed to happen. Now see how happy she is with her new baby. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. I'm so happy for him. Of course, different people are giving the congratulations. I'll come back with the part 2 of this video. Keep it classy, stay.